Okay, everyone. Sorry for that delay. Just had a slight hiccup with the technology this morning. But here we are. Let's get straight into it. Dean Howell here from Geospatial Connect. Today is Friday, and Friday are our business coaching webinars. And today is going to be the last in our series from the Think and Grow Rich book. So if you haven't got your copy, make sure you get that copy, and you can look at or download it from the net, whichever way you want, and you can follow along with previous recordings. It's a great book to get something out of. And next week we'll start a new series on in our business coaching sessions. All right, so just a quick recap. Each day we do these webinars. Monday is our new member webinar. Tuesday, services, so if you have a service you'd like to promote. Wednesday, job seeker coaching. Thursday is our products and projects, and Friday is our business coaching. So we try to keep them fairly short each day, between sort of 10 minutes, 15 minutes thereabouts, just so you can have something to watch, and so it doesn't take a lot out of your day. And you can watch the recording. If you're watching it live, you can put your questions into the chat, and if you watch the recording, just send me a email if you have any questions to dean@geospatialconnect.com. All right, so let's get into it. So Think and Grow Rich, part 9 today, and so we've been doing it for a couple of months now. And the power of the mastermind is what we're going to talk about today. Well, we'll have a quick recap of the last webinar. And the last webinar was about persistence. So persistent changes a person's character. So if you constantly doing something, you're aiming for it, you've got your definite major purpose, and you're going to be there, and you're constantly doing it, then things will happen and things will change. It changes in you, and it changes the way that you look at things, and it changes the way that people look at you, because they all see that you've got that persistence. The 8-point persistence inventory, so revisit the book to get that, and then the 4 steps that lead to the habit of persistence. And the quote that ended that chapter, when the tough get going, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Slightly written differently there. Watch where the going gets tough. You'll see how the tough get going. All right, so today we're going to talk about the power of the mastermind. And the quote from the beginning of the chapter: an economic principle and a psychic principle give you a remarkable cooperative alliance. Mastermind power helps you accumulate riches and keep your riches growing. And it's all about that power of the mastermind. I've actually found myself, you try to build your own business, and you have this idea, but it doesn't blossom until you bring other people on. Yes, you can be successful as in your own right as a single person, but once you bring other people in, get the ideas going, and okay, so get that mastermind there. Get the people around you that are going to help you build your definite major plan. So it's all about, we've talked about this in other chapters and other webinars. Power is organized knowledge. Now, where do you get that organized knowledge from? And it comes from 3 main parts. There's a whole chapter on infinite intelligence. So it's where you get that knowledge through just experience, your accumulated experience, you experiment, you research, you talk to people. They're the ways that you get that knowledge. And so you often hear the term that power is knowledge, but if you have I should say that you often hear the term that knowledge is power, but power really comes from that being organized, because you can have all the knowledge in the world, And unless it's organized, then nothing will happen. So let's look at some concepts here. All right. All right, we were on that one. So let's look at the secret to success. The mastermind may be defined as the coordination of knowledge and effort in a spirit of harmony between two or more people for the attainment of a definite purpose. So when you get those two or more people together who are working towards a goal, it is amazing how things can change. I watched a program on TV last night, and it was all about Australia Day and the bicentennial in 1988, and for the Indigenous people in Australia, there was a big rally on that day, and it was amazing that the influence that when they were all coordinated, they were able to get something, and they were able to change things. And so they saw it as an opportunity to put their case forward, to get it across, and they did it with the mastermind principle. It was a coordination of effort in a spirit of harmony between two or more people for the attainment of a definite purpose. And you can use that in your own business, in your own life, in your own marriage. Okay, this one's titled Poverty Needs No Plans. And so if you don't plan, there's that old saying, if you plan to fail, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Fail to plan, you plan to fail. And so that means, if you know, poverty doesn't need a plan, but if you want to get a goal, you actually need to do something. It's not, you're not going to be able to just sit on your bum and things will happen. All right. Riches are shy and timid. They have to be attracted. You have to actually get out there and do something about it. Put the action in place, and team up with people who are going to help you get that on the way. All right. So to wrap up today, all right. So the mastermind is yours to use as you desire. So bring the people around you who are going to complement you, who are going to help you bring in that knowledge that you don't have, who are going to be that sounding board. And you get that level of harmony and form a great bank of energy that is actually going to help you spur on. It gives you that enthusiasm. It gives you that persistence. It gives you that extra bit that you need. It's necessary to plan. All right. So take that away as well. Plan and organize. Plan and organize. Don't just sit back and do nothing. Happiness is found in doing, not merely in possessing. So do the action. Know why you're doing the action, and you will be successful. All right. So if you have any questions today, throw them in the chat, and we will discuss them there. Next week, join us. We'll continue our series next week. We'll start a slightly different topic. We'll probably get more into some business specifics next week. So I hope you've enjoyed this series from Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich book. Just some mindset things just to get you going each day. All right. Business is about mindset. Yes, there's a whole lot of technical stuff you can learn about marketing and sales and customer service and all those sorts of things. But, if you don't have the right mindset, then none of those things will actually work. All right. So hope you've enjoyed this series, and I look forward to speaking with you on the next webinar. Okay. Have a great day. Bye for now.